Hey guys, welcome to the 11th episode of the Taekwondo Sparring tutorial. Today we're going to go over ring management.
You mean this ring?
No, Rich, this ring. A lot of beginner athletes aren't aware of where they are in the ring during their sparring match. But knowing where you are and knowing where your opponent should be can have a tremendous effect on your sparring match. Okay, with that said, let's go over the basics. If you have both of your feet outside of the ring, then you're going to get one warning or a kyungo. And if you get two kyungos, then you will get a full point deduction. So if you have 1 foot inside of the ring, this is not a kyungo. You will not get called for this or this. The referees won't call you for that. And if you get 10 kyungos, you will get disqualified.
Get out! Get away from me, Steve. Get away from...
Needless to say, it is really important for you to not be in the corner. When you're fighting, your opponent should always be in the corner or going towards the corner. If you ever find yourself with your opponent in this position, like this, or like that, go ahead and align yourself so that your line of attack is facing towards the corner. If you're like this, and he's like that, no one's getting pressured. Or this. Nothing's happening here. You have to align yourself so that he is going towards the corner. So let's say you successfully put your opponent in the corner by pressuring him. So he has 1 foot in the ring and 1 foot out of the ring. So let's discuss the options that he has and what you can do. First, he can move back and get a kyungo. He gets 2 of those, that's +1 for you. Or he can move to the side to get out of the corner. Or he can clinch. Or he can kick. So let's discuss what you can do in these scenarios. First, when you keep pressuring him, the best scenario that he keeps going out of bounds. That way, he'll just get kyungoed out or get warnings and get disqualified. And when he moves to the side, don't just watch him put you in the corner and switch situations. This actually happens pretty often. So when your opponent is trying to get out of the corner and move to the side, cut him off. Like this, and keep him pointed towards the corner. So then this brings us to the last 2 scenarios where he comes in at you. So right here, he either has to clinch or kick to avoid getting a kyungo. So from here, when he clinches or comes in, that means your target is at K1. Since your opponent can't really move back because he'll get a warning, your target isn't really at P3 or P4. It's at P2 or P1. It's actually dangerous for you to throw K3 or K4 while your opponent is in the corner because something like this might happen and get switched around. This happens quite often as well. But of course, there's exceptions to that. If you're down by like 3 points and you have 3 seconds left, go ahead and chase him out of the corner. You can kick deep, whatever, and try to score in the process. But if you're in round 1 or round 2, I highly advise against kicking deep when your opponent is in the corner. So now going back to your opponent coming in. Essentially, you'll see many high-level athletes just waiting while your opponent is in the corner because it's up to them to make the first movement. It's not up to you. So you can keep pressuring. If he comes in, counter without moving back and keep him in the corner. So I see a lot of athletes, after they counter in the corner, boom, they get switched around and get put in the corner. So in that situation, you got to fight with your opponent to position yourself so that you remain in the ring while he's in the corner. Also, it's important for you to try to counter without sliding back. Because if you slide back and counter, you lose position. He's almost out of the corner. So to maintain maximum pressure on your opponent, try to counter without moving back. Hey guys, it is homework time. So this So we are going to practice keeping your opponent in the corner. So for this drill, you're going to need to find a ring that has corners. Or it might actually be better for you to find an octagon ring because that's how Taekwondo mats now look nowadays. So your holder is going to have one foot in the ring and the other foot outside of the ring. And he's going to pretty much try to get out of the corner in any way possible. And the kicker's job is to either hit him or contain him in the corner. Hit him in the direction that he's going. So if he moves to the side like this, cut him off. And if he comes in the clinch, keep him in there. And if he comes in, sometimes K1 without sliding back. And the holder's job is to try to get out of the corner in any way possible. Like this. Bah! And your job is to not let that happen. Rich and I will go through a 30-second demo of this homework drill. Hey guys, thank you for watching the YUNSHOW. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click right over there. And if you want to go to the next episode, click right over there. And if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more like bloopers and some stupid skits that we did, then you can click on this link. It's called patreon.com, where you support these video creators like myself. And if you want one of these awesome Yoon shirts, you can click right on over there. It's really soft and it's really nice. We have kid sizes all the way up to XL. So thank you for watching the YUNSHOW. Woo!